We are back. Cardinals franchise playoff push. 7-3 our last 10. Now, of course, live on Twitch like always. I was asked, have we locked up the division already? And I think the answer is technically no. Going into the final month, though, something absolutely catastrophic would have to occur. I know what you're thinking. But Bengal, you guys lost 12 in a row to miss the playoffs last year. That's not happening again. It's just not. And even if we lost 12 in a row, I do think we're still a playoff team. You look around the league, if I could figure out how to get there. We are 14 games up on the Pirates. And even if we win, let's say, 6 games, let's go so badly. We win 6 games out of our next, 25, or whatever it is. We're still going to be a wild card team. So this is the year we finally make the playoffs. This is it. Now, of course, some are saying, I'm keeping my 19-year-old prospect that's only currently playing his first year of minor league baseball. It's malpractice by keeping him in the minors and playing Nolan Gorman. A couple things on that. One, we're paying Nolan Gorman, so it makes sense to keep him up. Right? I think David Duff is nearing being ready. I don't disagree. And he may make a debut here sometime in the near future. But, this is why you didn't get extended. I did get extended. So you're wrong. The contract expired and they renewed it. The Cardinals ownership could not wait for Gene Dangus to run the show even more. Couldn't wait. So I was never not in consideration to be the GM. And then you look at the product on the field, we're 84-50. How many teams have 84 wins right now? You have the Dodgers with the biggest payroll of all time. And who else? The Braves are also 84-50. We're one of the best teams in the league. And there was some weird sentiment in the comments that Nolan Gorman, this is a direct quote, has 154 likes. So unfortunately, I know out of 41,000 people that watched the video up to this point, there are 155 idiots who liked the comment that said, Nolan Gorman, this is the direct quote, has not been good and only hitting homers sometimes, which that's not a stat, that's a feeling. Not been good. He's hitting .252 with 32 home runs and an .847 OPS. That's not good? What do you mean, not good? His WAR is 2.9. It's a 3-WAR season. You go to look at the stat leaders for the rest of the league. You know where 800 OPS puts you? 850? One of the top in the league. Where is this here? OPS. So Soto's number 1. Where's Nolan Gorman here? Nolan Gorman. He's right around this, wasn't he? It's MLB. I thought he was 850. Or so. Maybe he's just off the list. 840 something. Either way. And maybe he's just not showing up for some reason. Got about 1 million of these to go through. He is a top 50 hitter in baseball. 847. He's like the 51st hitter in baseball. You know how many guys are on a roster? It's a lot. 26. And with hit position players, I don't know. It depends. But 13 usually, something like that. So what do you mean he hasn't been good? Put the pain away. Stop huffing. We got a month left of the season. We got September call-ups coming up. 85-50 going into the final month. That's what this team can do. We are guaranteed to finally make the playoffs. We've got 2 spots here for players to get called up. So to me, the call-ups are semi-obvious. At third base, Chris Valdez. Absolutely ready. He's raked at the minor league level. He's 23 years old. He's ready to go. For the final year, Chris Valdez. Or final year without making the playoffs. Chris Valdez will help us get there. I also want a pitcher. And there have been a couple pitchers who have pitched fairly well. McGreevy always does this where he pitches well at AAA and then isn't that good. I think Dick Fitz deserves another chance. We're still developing Mick Abel down in the minors, and he is improving slowly but surely. Remember, we traded to get him early on, and it was kind of a mixed bag, but he was really pretty good, and then just lost his spot in the rotation this year. But Fitz is coming back up to give us 28, and then it's going to be the minor league playoffs pretty soon here. I think what we could also consider is making an adjustment at the MLB level. Raniel Rodriguez is just casually hitting 280. So he's improved quite a bit over the course of the year. Still trying to figure out what to do with Ivan Herrera because the attributes are good and he's just not really producing to the point of where I really don't feel comfortable with him as an everyday player. So I think what we're really missing here off the bench is, well, Gorman's obviously going to be in there. Valdez is going to get some looks. Baez is going to play a little bit. I think we could probably afford to send down Crooks, and that would put him through waivers. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to be okay with that. And I think we're going to end up moving a pitcher back up. That's my expectation. It's not going to be David Dooley yet. I do want to move Alden Sanchez to AAA, who has pitched quite well at AA. I think it might be Abel next up, or maybe even McGreevy. But I don't know. I feel like our pitching has been quite good overall. And you can never really have too many arms. It's just like, who do I trust more? Abel or McGreevy? I think given his pitching clutch and the fact that he might work out of the pen, we're going to move Michael McGreevy back up to the major league level. That means we're going to have to change some things down in the minors to get an actual rotation going, which is not going to be too much of a problem. And we'll figure all that out and get ready for this final stretch. And I was also just kidding about McGreevy. That was a very awkward phone call. Yeah, we're going to move Sean Burke back up. I kind of forgot that we had sent him down because he was struggling a little bit, which is unfortunate because we went out and traded for him. He's pitched well at AAA. Obviously, it was a pretty big risk when we got him, knowing that this was his best season by a mile. But maybe he's ready to come back up and make an impact. It's probably just not going to be in the rotation, unfortunately. It's going to be in a long relief type of role, I would imagine. Or maybe even as a middle reliever. Pitch an inning or two, and then maybe that gets the stuff to play up a little bit. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, so this is a really tough decision here. But we do have too many pitchers now. I had one too many. And the worst one, unfortunately, has been Sean Burke. I know we traded for him, but I feel like I've got ultimately no choice but to leave him off the playoff roster, essentially, because, and maybe there's an injury, maybe something changes. He just hasn't been good. Even at AAA, he's inconsistent. Do we want to bring this guy into the playoffs? I don't really want to. So, again, it's a tough call. It really is, but he's just been too inconsistent to feel good about throwing him out there. So, if somebody had to go down. It ultimately ended up being Sean Burke. Maybe he bounces back, but as you can see here, we have 2 RBers. He's got some time. He's got some options. We're just going to have to send him down, which means a spot has opened up for another position player. And it's going to have to be somebody on the 40-man, more than likely. It might end up being Jimmy Crooks again. Prieto's hit really well. We'll see. We'll see. Jimmy Crooks has to clear waivers. And then maybe we make a decision to bring him back up. But until then, I guess we could probably use another outfielder more than anything else. So we will bring Chase Davis back up. I don't really care if the chat wants stuff. He's not coming up. So I'm managing the team. I've got us 85 wins right now. This is how it's going to be. Well, well, well. Top 11. The Cardiac Cards facing off against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Runners on first and second. It's Valdez and Beach. At the plate is Nolan Gorman, who's 3 for 4 today with a homer and a walk. Big spot, Nolan. Top 11. 1 out. Facing Carmen McGinsky. I don't know how it's pronounced that way, but it is. And I'm not going to ask the questions. I'm just going to say what it is. Carmen McGinsky. Let's go, Nolan. Send us home. Obviously can't walk it off here on the road, but can put us in a good position to win this game. Swing and a miss at the slider. Man, these powder blue alternates are a thing of beauty. Gorman, line drive back up the middle. It's going to be a double play. Smoked it. Unfortunately, on the ground. Right into a double play. The chat will rejoice for some reason because they hate Nolan Gorman, who's unfortunately unbelievable, and they don't like it. They hate talent. Here's the 0-2. I'll tell you what, Gregory Soto has been so good for us. We really need a strikeout here. We're close, though. Randy Arozarena will expand. Wow, what a take. Does that set up the split, though? It does. Strike 3. On the bounce. Gorman to third. Runner stays put. And this is where you start to consider an intentional walk. If we lose by, like, 2 or 3, it doesn't matter if we lose. So first base is open. We could get the double play on. But lefty-lefty, we're going to try to pitch to Jazz. If we could just get 2 strikes on him and then work the slider or something, we're going to be in business. And there it is, 98 up in the zone. Sets up the sweeper. Ground ball, gets the runner over. Gorman to Soto. Tags first. Runner advances to third. And it's Connor Griffin. Oh, man. What are Connor Griffin's numbers looking like? He really hits lefties. He's a 98 overall now. I don't love the matchup, to be honest. Brendan Donovan's up next. We're going to put Connor Griffin on. We're going to try that. Donovan 0 for 5 today. So you could say he's due. Hopefully not.
No, that's it.
Sinker just off the plate. All right, that might have caught. But it was off. Thank you, Brendan Donovan. 1-1. Sweeper. Ground ball to Weatherholt. Donovan does not run all that well. Throw over to Gorman. That is the third out of the inning. All right, the intentional walk pays off. Gorman starts at second. This is why Chase Davis is up. He's got a little bit of speed. Do we have a first baseman off the bench so Jay-Z can do it? We're going to go Chase Davis at second. And here's Raniel Rodriguez. Again against Carmen McGinsky. Big moment. Ground ball. Griffin all over it. Another hard hit ground ball back up the middle that Connor Griffin gets to. That's killing us. Pitch was low in the zone, to be fair. Fastball just up. Ooh, Valdez should have got the call. I agree. If only there was some way to get Chris Valdez in the lineup. Like, I don't know, DHing and batting cleanup today. Come on, Victor. 1-1. At this point, we kind of need a base hit. Oh, fastball up. Swing and a miss by Scott. Did him a favor. Hard hit ball to the gap. Victor Scott has done it. He's done it. He'll give us the lead. He's got a ton of speed. We're going to try to stretch to 3 here. Victor Scott can really run. It's a triple here in the top of the 12th. Let's go. Let's go, Vic. What a moment. He's done it. Needed a hit. We got one. He's been so consistent offensively this year. It's why his value has skyrocketed to another level. Big time triple for Vic. And here's Mason Wynn, who's really been about the most clutch hitter on the team this year. Whenever we need anything, Mason Wynn comes through. We're going to charge home. Throws offline. Victor Scott tagged out. We were running on contact with his speed. Unfortunately, didn't get the hop we wanted. Scott tagged out. And in order to make this a little bit safer, we'll need a hit here from Weatherholt. And we got one! Deep to left center field! No doubt about it! 2-run homer. 8-5 Cards. J.J. Weatherman making it rain here in Pittsburgh. Doesn't this just feel like a playoff game? We're not to the playoffs yet, but it's got that type of atmosphere. I don't know if we're going to be a World Series team this year, but the fact that we have not made the playoffs at all, we're on a magical type of run this season. It's all coming up here for the Cardinals. Riley Green's a big reason why. Has 2 hits today. He's been a phenomenal player. Hitting .330. A lot of power. Fastball down at the knees. Strike 1. No. Right there, same spot. They're going to challenge it. I imagine that's going to be strike 2. It does just catch. Pretty boy, thanks for the prime. Do you have an idea of how they want to pitch Riley Green? I'm going to guess fastball down. Here's the slider. Bryant Beach is on deck. 2 strikeouts, 2 flyouts, 2 groundouts today for Bryant Beach. Really doing one of everything. Scrolled, thanks for the tier 1. And that is ball 4. Not even in consideration there. And here's Bryant Beach, 0 for 10 in the series. But he's got, unbelievable power. He can pull the ball out of here. 0 for 6 is not what you want to see. 0 for 7 is even worse. Sinker up, timed it up, but it never got down. Ground ball back up the middle, 0 for 7, not to be. Riley Green going to go first to third. Should get there easily. Griffin cuts it off. And here is Chris Valdez. Hitting .293 on the year. Obviously up for the first time this year. Has hit his first big league homer. Found a few doubles as well. A hit here would likely keep Mason Miller from making an appearance. Unless he already has, I guess. I guess that's a possibility. Has a double and a single tonight. Big moment. Ball 2. We've seen what this pitching can do. This is not a guaranteed win. Insurance would be nice, and Baroa wants nothing to do with Chris Valdez. Danny Wright on deck. Do we green light at 3-0? I think we do. Ooh, big rip at the fastball down. Timed it up, but fouled it off. It was a big-time power swing to make it 11. And there's the big-time power swing again! Deep to left field! Valdez! Goodbye! 420 feet from home. Chris Valdez. Welcome back to the Bigs. Second stint this year. Truth bomb. Valdez says, this one's over. He's got that Oppo power. Freelander Baroa, your night is over. Later. They're going to keep him in. They're like, it's over now. Whatever. Danny Wright's 0 for 4.
Ball, go.
Don't want him to go 0 for today. Everybody's hitting. We have 11 runs. That's headed towards the gap in left center. Not enough to get out of here, but it will stay in the yard. Danny Wright here, up 11-5. He's stretching for 3. He's in there.
Hey, you beat the throw.
The triple machine continues to hit triples, 8 of the year. And everyone's going towards that opposite field. And we've got a strategy, clearly, and it's working. I love the speed on this team. I love the power. Do we let Chase Davis hit? And we're up 11-5. There's a big rip. Do we take the bat out of his hand here? Nah, we'll let him hit. We'll let him hit. Took a big hack out there already. It's at 99, but didn't do anything with it. That's going to be 0-2, I'm sure.
Did he go?
Every check swing is a strike in this game, unless you're playing online. Unless they finally changed that this year. 0-2 to Chase Davis, living up to his name on the last pitch. And he gets plunked.
That hit him.
Oh, what a nightmare inning for Baroa. We're going to take... This is a kind of a bold call. We're going to take Rangel out of the game, get Ivan Herrera in at bat. Rangel been behind the plate for 11 innings now. Get Ivan Herrera in, AB. See if he can get hot before the playoffs. He's going to fly out to center. Gave it a ride. We have no catcher off the bench now, which is a little scary.
Now playing first
but we
base.
should be all right.
Number
Soto's going to be done. What an outing for him. We're going to go to Scott Efros. He's been great recently. We had some questions about him. Since then, he's been golden. His last 12 1/3, 0 earned runs. So he's been locked down when he's coming to the game, which is basically guaranteed him a spot on the playoff roster.
Yeah.
He's been unbelievable. But he's got to keep that up. We've got a whole nother month. 89. Blowing it by Brian Reynolds.
up next for the Pirates. Left fielder.
Don't really think of Scott Efros as a four-seam guy, and that's because it's only 89. But Brian Reynolds clearly looking for something else. Sinker away, got the zone. Sets up the sweeper. Ooh, hit hard down the line. Domingo with the 5 gifted. Thank you very much. Ground ball at Weatherholt. There's out number 2. I saw someone said Valdez has 99 potential. No, he's got 91, I think. Bryant Beach has 98. David Duff has 99. We have drafted well. But we also have really, really high picks.
Ball.
So, I mean, it does make sense. Swing and a miss. Efros shuts it down. Gosh, he's been great. Been fantastic recently. Gotta love it. Nice win to kick things off. Victor Scott, what a performance. Chris Valdez, 3 for 6 with a homer and a double. J.J. Weatherholt, 5-hit day. Home run, double, 3 ribbies. Mason Wynn homered. Nolan Gorman, of course, had a great day. Homer, 3-hit performance. This was just a fantastic game. Pepio was okay through 5, and then the bullpen just pretty locked down. Bruzdar, 1 earned, but in 1 2/3, and then Soto was phenomenal out of the pen. We got another moment here against the Pirates. I guess this is guaranteeing that we're going to push them out of playoff contention. Bases loaded, top of the 8th, 2 outs, only 1 run apiece for these teams. We have 8 hits, though. But I'm glad to see that our pitching has been really good today. Herrera has not been the offensive beast that I really expected him to be. He had 1 season that was quite good, but 2029 really has not been fantastic. He's basically going to transition into a backup catcher role, and that's kind of where he's going right now, if he can't figure out how to hit a little bit better. The numbers suggest that he'll be pretty good, and yet his production has not been there. It's a little bit disappointing. Ball smoked foul. A hit here to give us the lead would be tremendous. Hopefully, Ivan Herrera has something for us. I would take a walk, but 3-1. You're expecting a pitch to hit here. See if Slayton can find the zone. Been all over the place. And Herrera will pop that up. Inside fastball. Big fly out to end the scoring threat. And we end up taking the loss. Gorman 1 for 3 with a walk. Danny Wright 2 for 4 with a double. But Jared Jones was pretty unstoppable. Yeah, for some reason we keep limping at the end of the season. 3-7 in our last 10. We got swept by Milwaukee. We lose the series to Pittsburgh. We nearly got swept by Milwaukee in a 4-game series. Got a second chance against Pittsburgh, though, and we sweep. Love to see that. 3-game series against Chicago. Got the Yankees, Braves, and Reds to end the year. We're at 92 wins. Danny Wright with a 12-game hit streak. And we're down in this game. So, at this point, we have guaranteed that we're going to be a playoff team. 92 wins does not get you into the playoffs.
Now batting, right
but I'd love to go into the playoffs with a little bit of momentum. Danny Wright trying to keep the hit streak alive.
Ball, that's low.
But he's been such a great player this year. Obviously has developed quite the fan base in the comments, in the chat. And this is just going to be an easy fly out. Hit streak won't extend here. Let's see if he gets another AB, and he does. Against the closer, Daniel Palencia, the flamethrower. Runner on second. 2 outs. That ball got away. Runner moves to third. Maybe can't see the grip anymore. Maybe that was intentional. Get the runner over to third, although you probably don't want that. Probably don't want that. Danny Wright smokes it to center. Pete Crow Armstrong has got great range. 107 off the bat. Line out to the gap. Wow, he gave it a ride. Ryan Yell with a 4-hit day. Triple-double. Maybe a home run away from the cycle, but Pete Crow Armstrong has unreal range. Riley Green making his MVP case. 4 for 4. 2 homers today. This should be a win, but the Cubs just dropped 4 in the 7th to make this a game somehow. Nick Frasso on the hill. Well, we're going to see if Riley Green can get to him.
Up next for the Cardinals.
He's been such an unreal player. He's going to get a mistake this at bat. There it is, and it's not going to be a homer, but it is smoked to the gap. Not even PCA can grab that one on a line. That was going to score a run as well. Love it. J.J. Weatherholt makes it 9. Riley Green with his 38th double of the year. If you just lob a curveball down the middle, I can imagine that's the type of result you're going to get. And even though Bregman's homered in this game, we got Mason Miller on the mound. We can hope that this one's as good as over. Ground ball to win. Throw over to Gorman. That's the game. Homers in this game. Riley Green 5 for 5 with 2 of them and a double. Danny Wright homered. Raniel Rodriguez homered. Bryant Beach homered. What a day. I mean, we've got power on this team, man. Bybee got lit up. Bullpen was great. We need some more consistency out of the starters. Break out the champagne, Cardinals fans. We have clinched the division. 93-59. We are officially, for the first time in Cardinals franchise, postseason bound. We will be in the playoffs. It's an exciting feeling. It really is. I don't know if we're going to get to 100 wins. We would need to pretty much win out. Not quite, but pretty much. It is possible. But our goal has been accomplished. They doubted us. They didn't want to see us succeed. But guess what? We have guaranteed a playoff berth. Our next goal, win the division series. You can see the record year over year. We finished over 500 last year, 84-78, after back-to-back win totals in the 60s and loss totals in the 90s. Nearly 100 losses in 2026. But we've battled back. We've turned the team not only into a contender, but a real threat here in the National League. And now we just keep losing. Mason Wynn needs a triple hit for the cycle. All right. We'll hop in. We're up 10-3. Now, our September record has not been great, but as was pointed out in the chat, we're going to be an October team. That's what it is. We're not going to waste homers in September.
Up next for the
With the
Cardinals.
playoffs coming up and great pitching. We're going to wait until October.
Ball, outside.
Now, if you know anything about Yankee Stadium, you know it's pretty much impossible to triple here. It's been done, obviously. And this might be the spot to do it, but it's pretty much impossible. Now, a slow roller to the wall is basically what you needed, or a crazy mistake. We'll take another Mason Wynn hit, though. His 23rd double of the year makes it 11-3.
Next for the Cardinals.
And I'll actually get another at bat. It's 13-3. Once again, Victor Scott leading off of first base. And Mason Wynn again sends one deep to right center. Judge ranging over does make the play. And if you remember this time last season, we faced the Yankees and they pretty much ended our season. So the fact that we're able to come in here to New York, already a postseason team, doesn't matter if Ben Rice and Francisco Lindor homer. We have Mason Wynn go 4 for 5 with a homer and 2 doubles. Riley Green go 3 for 5 with a homer and 2 doubles. 6 ribbies. Danny Wright go 2 for 4 with a homer. Yeah, it's been a great day. Danny Wright also stole 2 bases. Chris Bubich really has not been that great this year. And I don't know if we can continue to trust Bryson Motts. I feel like his pitching over the final month has actually not been very good. But he's been good the whole year, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. The Redbirds, our AAA team, won the division. Taking on the Red Wings in the division series. Our AA team did not make the postseason. And should we go to AAA here, we've got postseason baseball. I already know who you guys want to see. And you know what? I don't necessarily disagree. Let's jump in. Everyone wanted to see David Duff in September. You've got him. Congratulations, guys. Here's David Duff facing the Rochester Red Wings. We'll see if we can win this AAA series. This is a beautiful one. David Duff in September. Let's see what he can do. Facing Andrew Alvarez. I believe this is the Nats farm team. I'm seeing some Nats players, but also seeing a scattering of a bunch of different prospects at this point. But I believe this is the Nats. I've seen enough to think it's the Nats. Multiple fastballs up and out of the zone. It's 0-2 quickly for David Duff. Might want to be a little bit more patient. See if we can get his pitch and drive it out. Slider, ground ball to third. This could be two. David Duff legging it out. Can't quite get there. Ground out in his first AB, but he'll get another chance in the bottom of the third. Still 0-0.
Ball one.
1-0. Hitters count already. Ground ball to short. It's another ground out for Duff. We're going to get something going here. Our pitching's been fairly good so far, but they got to keep it up. First and second, only one out. Takoa Roby, 60 pitches through 4 1/3. Shot down the line. David Duff to second. That's one. Back on to first. Double play. All right. A little bit of defense there from David Duff, turning two.
Leading things off, first baseman, number 35.
We'll see if he can do something here in his third at bat against Eduardiel Nunez.
Nope. Outside.
Eduardiel Nunez. I said Eduardiel. Eduardiel. Not a name I've seen before. Big slider. Swing and a miss for David Duff as that walks in the front door. Curveball low. Free swinging here at AAA. Stayed on the slider away. They don't want to throw him anything in the zone. Curveball, swing and a miss. Thought we timed that up pretty well. But David Duff strikes out. It's still 0-0. Traffic here in the seventh. We're going to try to turn two again. Duff to second. That's one. No play at first. But they don't score. We go up 1-0 here, bottom of the eighth. David Duff 0 for 3. Fastball, a little bit late, down the right field line. It will get into the seats. Trying to get his ace swing off, but they're just really not throwing much to hit. Early on the slider, way out in front. Come on, do something. Two-seamer, maybe a bit behind it. That's strike 3. David Dooley on for the save, though. Maybe our future closer. At least a future setup man. We're going to scoop this. Go ahead and get it, David. There's a pick. Memphis wins game 1. Very pedestrian day at the plate for David Duff. Not able to do much. Hopefully he can get something going in game 2, but a good win nonetheless. David Dooley gets your player of the game, records a strikeout, 1 hit, but gotta love the win. Game 2 of the playoffs, it's a very special one. It's our first look at a very special starter. We got Vigil here. Why is Vigil such a special player? Well, Alonzo Vigil features a knuckleball. A pitch you don't really see too much in Major League Baseball anymore. It's an art to throw a knuckleball effectively. A pitch, where if you're unfamiliar with the game of baseball, basically all pitching is trying to spin the baseball. Even on fastballs, you're trying to get as much spin as possible. Makes it very tough to hit. And that's a fastball. It has the illusion of staying up and not dropping onto the bat. And with other pitches, the spin can create a ton of movement. With the knuckleball, you don't want any of that. You want it to stay as still as possible.
Number 32.
No rotation, and the air dictates how it moves. Take a look. Here is Alonzo Vigil making a start in the AAA postseason, and what is that? Former top international prospect Christian Vaquero will face the Alonzo Vigil knuckleball. And it's got a lot of movement. Absolutely disgusting. That one kind of more of a curveball. Tumbled more than moved. But gets the fly out. Now this is a pitch that catchers can't even catch sometimes.
Nope. Ball one.
That pitch just misses. He also features a
Strike one.
low to mid-90s fastball, cutter, and a changeup, but the knuckleball really hopefully will end up being that type of a pitch. Let's go, Alonzo. Whoa! That ball's hit deep to left field. Left fielder ranging back will make the play in the gap. Ball was hit pretty hard. Knuckleball just below the zone there. It was unbelievable movement. But these Rochester hitters are on it. So going to need to mix in some other pitches. There's the fastball out of play.
No, that's foul. That's foul.
Here's the 0-2. Ground ball. David Duff records the out. See if Vigil can stay strong here in the second. Former top prospect for the Jays, Aurelvis Martinez. Big home run potential, but never really found the consistency. And he's down 0-2. There's the knuckleball. Rolled over to short. Throw on to first. One down. Dally, thanks for the tier 1. Let's go, Alonzo. He's dialed in right now. I don't know how many he's going to strike out, but it's a lot of weak contact. These guys can't really seem to make, any type of good contact. We've seen one ball hit fairly well, but outside of that, it's been a lot of weak contact. And you'd love to get some really bad swings on the knuckleball.
Nope, that's off the plate.
But it's a tough pitch to throw accurately. The location on it can be very inconsistent. Try a changeup. Hard hit ball. Great stop at short. Throw over to first. Duff makes the catch. We're through 2. Some harder contact, but again, getting the job done. 6 up, 6 down. This will face the Nats' number 9 prospect, Seaver King.
That's a ball.
Cutter just misses, but I like the idea. We don't need to show off the knuckleball in every at-bat. But it is a pretty effective pitch. Here's the 2-2.
Ball. Low.
Man, he just doesn't even consider it. I don't know how you can throw it again 3-2 after he just took that, unless you're going to lob it down the middle. Fastball in on the hands, jammed him. Catch made in shallow right center field. 1 down here in the 3rd. Vigil pitching pretty well, but needs some run support if we're going to win this game. Kevin Made is the number 19 prospect for Rochester. Let's see what full stamina, full energy on this will do. Doesn't fool him. I mean, and it does land right down the middle. Wow, good pitch. Nobody's chasing the knuckleball. I don't know how you lay off that unless you think, I've got no chance to hit it anyway. Might as well hope it goes foul as the cutter claims another victim. That cutter's a good pitch here for Vigil. That's what we're finding out. These guys can't hit it. Well, when you throw it down the middle maybe, but that should be an out. And an easy one at that. Alonzo Vigil threw 3. It's been 9 up and 9 down.
Hey!
Doesn't throw especially hard, but it's all about location.
Ball.
It's all about movement. Trying to get this knuckleball going a bit more, but these hitters just keep taking it. It's like, what do you just throw it down the middle and hope for the best? I don't know if that's a great strategy, but it does result in another out. A lot of good defense behind Alonzo Vigil tonight.
That's a ball.
Yeah, I mean, the knuckleball is incredibly difficult to locate.
Ball 2.
2-0, I believe, for the first time tonight. And it's going to get crushed. Deep to right center. Karam off the middle of the wall. And it is a 1-out double here for Isaac Stockton. 108 off the bat.
Let's go, Alonzo.
Yeah, I think Alonzo Vigil is going to benefit from getting ahead. 2-0 is not where we want to
Ball
live.
1.
Fastball popped up. It's every pitch is getting a weak contact. I thought it'd be, knuckleball heavy, but can't really throw that consistently for a strike. And then it's the other pitches that are just getting really bad swings. It's pop up after fly out, after ground out. He's pitching great so far. You don't know if Vigil's that guy? Well, he's not supposed to be. He's not supposed to be. Like, I don't think he's ever going to be a frontline starter. Or, a guy that comes in and strikes out 10 in a night.
Ball inside.
0 strikeouts so far. But
No, that's low.
it's been 1 hit. 1 hit for these Rochester hitters. 0 walks, although that might change here, 3-0.
Hup.
He's been phenomenal. Ooh, big swing and a miss on the knuckleball. Maybe that's the meta. Just throw it down the middle and try to locate it. It'll drop in the zone somewhere. 3-2 again. Smoke back up the middle. Yeah, it's very difficult to locate. I can't time it up even on the delivery for some reason.
No.
See if that cutter can do something. A lot of weak contact.
Nope. That's away.
How do you not swing at that?
Strike.
Knuckleball in for a strike. They don't even want to swing at it.
Ball 3.
Just misses. How are they taking it? Here's the ground ball. That's what we're looking for. Around the horn. Back to David Duff. Vigil through 5. Weary, thanks for the prime. See Kevin Made. I mean, what more could you want from Alonzo Vigil in this start? We just got 5 runs of support for the guy. And he's just going to keep getting weak contact. Look at David Duff playing a mean first base. A lot of action over there tonight.
Hey.
Knuckleball finally drops in for a strike. Asbel Gonzalez has been great. Hitting 375 in his last 14 or so. Back-to-back knuckleballs at like 60 miles per hour. I think that makes that 92 like 110. Strikeout for Alonzo Vigil. Vaccaro's also been great. 4 for 11 in his last 11. And here is the 0-2.
Oh.
We're going to challenge that. Call stands. Whoa, just off the plate. Here is the 1-2. Weak fly ball to center. It's going to drop in. 79 off the bat.
No.
That's a strike.
That's a ball.
Let's overturn that. Come on now. 0-1. Fly ball deep to right center. This could break the shutout. It's over the fence. Rochester on the board. Missed with that one.
Here we go, Memphis.
That's just a cutter that got down the middle, unfortunately. I think Vigil still pitched really well, but obviously don't love the homer there. But 2 runs through 6, if that's what this ends up being, it's a great day.
Whoa.
Still get how you don't swing at that. Riley Adams. Who do you think you are? I am. Swing and a miss. Knuckleball finally gets a strikeout. And they're going to send Vigil out there for the 7th. He's at 71 pitches. I mean, why not, right? Pretty much nobody's even hit him at all. It's going to be Alonzo Vigil's ball. Get out of here, David Duff. And it really should have only been a solo shot. Such a weak fly ball.
Strike one.
Got Vaccaro on. Dropping in front of the center fielder.
Strike.
And then obviously made the mistake with the cutter. Big homer. Try the cutter. It's
No,
located
that's the ball.
really well. He's not even meaning to take that. Get out of here.
Nope.
Oh, just missed. 2-2. Back to the knuckleball. Fly ball to right. It's just weak contact. That's all it is, man. Cutter in for a strike. Fastball popped up. That should be out number 2. And it is. Alonzo Vigil looking to get through 7. He's getting tired. This may be his last batter.
That's out the corner.
We're going to challenge that. Just missed. Fastball pops foul. Knuckleball again.
Oh.
Strike 2. High heat. Fly ball to center. That should do it here in the 7th. What an outing for Alonzo Vigil. You guys wanted to see the knuckleballer, and we've seen him. That should do it. Memphis wins again. This team just can't be stopped. Harleen Susana takes the loss, allowing 5 earned in the 5th. Flame-throwing prospect for the Nats could not get it done. And the Redbirds have won the International League Championship Series and will be taking on the Reno Aces in that championship. And the Redbirds have won the AAA National Championship. Absolutely love to see it. Back to the big league level. We got 95 wins. We just lost 4 in a row before managing to barely beat the Reds 7-6. And this is our final game of the regular season. Guaranteed to be in the playoffs. Do a little player lock with Bryant Beach. Average slipping here below 260. And you can see a pretty decent chunk of our lineup is cold heading into the playoffs. Glaber, Baez, Beach, Weatherholt, Gorman. It seemed like everybody in there cannot hit right now. They're going to hopefully one day change the name of Busch Stadium to Beach Stadium. And you can see here, it's been tough. Chris Valdez, though, what a player he has been since getting promoted. And again, we're not going to be a September team. That's okay. We're going to be an October team. Homer, 3 ribbies, 2 hits last game. Hopefully he can carry that over here in the final game of the regular season. Tanner Bybee takes the hill. He's had a decent season for us. And Bryant Beach, unlikely to get to 30 homers, but 27 is a very good sophomore season for Bryant Beach. He'd have to go absolutely ballistic. We're already up 2-0 though. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Andrew Abbott yet to record an out, but is still somehow incredibly confident. That's not a strike, so that's going to be 1-1. and not 0-2. Beach knows it. Not close. Crazy. Two and one. Completely changes the count. Let's go, Bryant. He has good power against lefties. So if Abbott makes a mistake, good things can happen. 3-1. Gorman on deck. 34 home runs for Nolan. Will, in all likelihood, be what he finishes with. And that's just a pitch you can't miss. That's the pitch. Full count to Beach. Ground ball smoked up the middle. Diving stop by Elliott to double play. Beach hit it 106 miles per hour back up the middle. And Ellie De La Cruz robs him of a hit. And us certainly of another run. What a stop by Ellie De La Cruz. And the Reds have made it 4-2 off Bybee. Oh, Beach looking to go the other way. Smokes it foul. And that's the thing, man. Like, I know the production's going to be there because he just hits the ball so damn hard. He gets a little bit unlucky. He's had a great year, too. But his year 3 is going to be, if you want to get ahead of those guys, place your wagers on Bryant Beach, 2030 MVP. He's going to have an incredible year. Here's the 3-1. Big fly ball, deep to left field. It's tailing, and it's just foul. 6 feet away from a homer. And that's ball 4. Beach draws the full count walk.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And that'll bring up Nolan Gorman.
First baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Ball's going to get down. Beach going to take off for second base. Got the extra step on the lead. He's in there. Ellie De La Cruz can't get the tag off. Out of the double play, which is important with Gorman's speed. Ground ball nearly hit Beach. Instead, Ellie De La Cruz.
Get out, get out, get out, get out.
Why are you going? I didn't hit it, and I'm spamming left trigger. He just kept going. This game sucks. Inning over. This freaking game. We do make it 5, though. 5-4. I don't know why he's doing that.
Ball.
That's crazy. This game is so bad. At least this is game 162, and we're not in the playoffs. That run could have really, really mattered. 2-0 to Beach. Changeup. Big swing and a miss. Here is the 2-1. Sinker in. Do the 2-2 again. Swing and a miss. Sinker up and in at 97. Ashby sits down Beach. It's a tie game. Reds are fighting for no reason, pretty much. Ooh, nearly a diving stop by Beach. Could have a play at the plate here, but I don't think we have it. We're going to try to beat the runner to second base. Heads up by Beach to end the inning. Reds take the lead 7-5, though. And we tie it at 7. 7-7 here in the 7th. Beach against Kyle Nicholas. And all of these Reds relievers just throw tremendously hard. You got to get to second on this. You don't feel comfortable. How does Riley Green not get to second?
Ball. Let's down.
Fastball down. So we're searching for that pitch. Every at-bat's been a tough one. I mean, look at these. That's a 91 mile per hour slider just down and in. Unreal. Fastball just in catching the plate. 3-2. No beach balls in the chat. Nobody cares what happens, but I care. Fastball in. Walk number 2 for Bryant Beach. See if Nolan Gorman can give us the lead. Ground ball. It's a chopper. Brian Hayes is there, and that is the inning. Top of the 8th, 1 down. It's Ellie De La Cruz. It's a bunt. No play at first. Reds take the lead. It's impossible. The CPU loves the suicide squeeze. Never going to get Ellie. You can't get him at home. I don't know how you defend that in player lock. You can't. There's no play you can make. It's disgusting. Here's Felix Bautista trying to close it out for the Reds. Splitter's disgusting. And it looks like the Reds are going to steal game 162. Guy's unstoppable, man. I'm so sick of seeing Felix Bautista in this series. Sinker and the splitter have like identical action, and they're 10 miles apart. Ground ball back up the middle.
Got him.
No double play. Run does score. Game still stays alive. How about a Nolan Gorman bomb to walk it off? Here's the 2-2. Beach going to take off to get in a scoring position. Here's the throw. He's safe at second. He swipes it again. Show us a Gorman bomb. We're going to be running. We probably can't run on the pitch. Here from second. Fly ball. Deep to right field. Nolan Gorman is caught at the wall. They rob a home run. Reds win. Oh my goodness. He robbed a home run in game 162 to deny the Nolan Gorman walk-off. What a moment that would have been. Ellie De La Cruz played incredible in this game. Glaber goes 3 for 3 with a home run and a double, but it's playoff time. For the first time, the St. Louis Cardinals in this franchise series have made the playoffs in the Gene Dangus era, 95-67. And we've got the division rival Cubs in our way. They finished with 86 wins. They actually made quite a run here. They're 7-3 in their last 10. We're 2-8 in our last 10. Marlins got the wild card. They won 99. The Diamondbacks, who we always struggle against, and of course, the Cubs. In the American League, Mariners, Yankees, Astros got the wild card. Interesting. Royals with the 1 seed, A's with the 2 seed. Houston and Toronto playing, Seattle and New York Yankees playing. National League, if we were to win this series, we'd likely play the Braves, right? Looks like it. Miami and the Diamondbacks are playing. This will be fun, man. We're finally here. Final season stats. Chris Bubich, Tanner Bybee. Bubich was pretty bad this year compared to where our expectations were. I mean, he just fell off a cliff. Really terrible. Tanner Bybee was okay. Not great. Ryan Pepio was probably our best pitcher. And there's absolutely no reason for Liam Doyle to be at the playoff level. Do we add Sean Burke to the playoff roster? I mean, they've completely changed who is up and who should be up. So that's definitely a bit frustrating. I don't know why they did that or who gave them the right. but I certainly don't like it. Where is Motts here? Where is Motts? They just changed the entire freaking team. Why? Doesn't make any sense to me. So, back to the end of season stats here. Pepio was pretty good. Matthew Liberatore, ERA at 4.71. Like, our rotation may be what gets us killed. Cade came up and pitched fairly well. The last couple of outings, though, have not been as good as the first few. So, hopefully he can figure that out a bit. Dick Fitz not going to make the team here. Mick Abel not either. I want Motts on the lineup or on the playoff roster. He's been good. Maybe a little bit sketchy of late, but we're going to trust him. We're going to trust him. I think he's earned the spot. Our bullpen, I feel really good about. We have the best closer in baseball. Mason Miller finished with 39 saves, 10 blown. That's not great, but he's going to be our guy. And Ryan Yell brought his average up to 299. Is there anyone hotter in baseball right now than Ryan Yell Rodriguez? Last 33 ABs, he has 16 hits. That's a 485 average, a 1413 OPS, 3 doubles, a triple, 2 home runs, 6 walks, only 3 strikeouts. He is absolutely locked in. Nolan Gorman, a little bit cold going into the playoffs, as is the case with a lot of our team. Finishes with 34 home runs, 18 doubles. Love to see it. Gleyber Torres, a little bit cold as well, 264 average, 19 homers. I thought Sajazi was a great bench bat. He had a lot of hate at the start of the season. Finishes hitting 280 with 11 home runs. And has a lot of versatility as a defender. He was awesome. Bryant Beach, also ice cold going into the playoffs. Not what you want to see, but is up to an 88 overall. He posted 3.5 WAR this season. A huge improvement on his negative 0.1 from his rookie season where he won Rookie of the Year. His power wasn't quite as good, but the everything else was very good. Chris Valdez, obviously really small sample. He's still actually considered a prospect, but he's on the playoff roster. Mason Wynn, I thought showed us a bit offensively, and then kind of went right back to his usual self. He's about a 700 OPS type of guy. The slugging went up, but of course, what matched that was a poor batting average, a poor on-base percentage below 300. Disappointing stuff. Riley Green was unbelievable. Ended up hitting 336, 107 RBIs, 43 home runs. J.J. Weatherholt got to the 30 home run mark, hit 273. Danny Wright finished the season 324 batting average, 17 home runs. Really awesome kind of platoon bench bat. Victor Scott, this was his best season by a mile. He hit 310 with a 381 on base, 866 OPS, stole 23 bases. This was a 7 WAR season for Victor Scott. This is close to MVP level stuff. That's how good Victor Scott was for us this year. It was unbelievable. Joshua Baez, also quite good. Hit 280, 18 home runs. And of course, you know, our prospects are growing as well. But this is it. This is what you play for. Chris Buvich taking the mound. Game 1 of the NL DS here. What a season for us. We have finally made the playoffs. We need Chris Bubich to lock in. Facing a good pitcher, Shota Imanaga, against a team we're very, very familiar with. This is a good Cubs team that got hot at the right time. We, unfortunately, as you can expect, are ice cold heading into the playoffs. The wild card series, excuse me. This is not the DS yet. If we win, we'll go to the DS. But the National League wild card series, we do have home field advantage. The towels are out. It feels good to see October baseball again. It's been a while here in St. Louis. But they're great fans. They deserve a great team. We're going to show them one. We can do this. This is what we're made for. We are made for October. We have a deep lineup, deep bench. I like our pitching. Our starters have been a bit bad lately. But this is where Bubic figures it out and turns it on. He will get the start. 12-9 record on the season gave us 160-plus innings. They weren't great innings. 4.62 ERA. Whip ballooning to a 1.45. 2-1 to Bregman. Crowd going crazy. Let's go, Chris. Lock in. Pop up. Gorman going after it. He's camped underneath. Bregman set down. Out number 1. Postseason baseball just feels different. This is the Cubs team we're going to be facing. Stephen Kwan did not hit 199 home runs this year. I'm sorry, it's too many. Maybe he hit 1.9. It's Stephen Kwan. Very good Cubs lineup. A lot of right-handers to deal with. It's popped up again. Gorman underneath. A lot of action so far. 2 down. Timeout the Cubs fan. Go to the nether realm, bitch. It's Bubic time. Bubic. Here's the 1-2. Juan pops up foul. Slider. Ground ball. Juan stays alive. They're working the pitch count here a little bit. Ground ball. Everything stayed in the infield for Bubic. 3 up, 3 down. Let's go, Bats. Come on. Will be Weatherholt, Torres, and Green facing Shota Imanaga. Decent year for him. 176 innings, 3.78 ERA, 1.24 whip. Not really going to strike out too many batters, but induces a lot of weak contact. A lot of fly ball outs. We'll hope to get to him today. Fastball at 90. Maybe a bit by Weatherholt. Here's the 1-2. Imanagi's crafty. Imanaga is crafty, man. He's going to vary his timings. Some leg kicks. Gets the fly ball here. PCA underneath it. And we've seen what type of range he has. We'll see what type of lineup we're throwing out there. A lot of lefties, because that's kind of what our team is. But our lefties can hit lefties. So we're going to get to Imanaga. We're going to. Here's Glaber. Can absolutely hit lefties. Fly ball! Deep to left field! Glaber Torres puts us on the board! 1-0 Cards. It's a Glaber bomb from Glaber. Let's go. Glaber emotes in the chat. Nukes in the chat. Take a second look. No doubt about this one. It's a nuke. It's a Glaber bomb. It's 1-0 Cardinals. Go up and get it. Fastball, maybe a little up, middle away. Glaber annihilates it. Cisco with the prime. Thank you very much. Let's go back to back here. Crowd's loving it. Ground ball, back up the middle, base hit. Back-to-back hits here.
Batting fourth, right fielder, number
And here's
22.
Joshua Baez. Had a very, very good year. Won Rookie of the Year a couple of years ago. A little late on the sweeper. That might have been a pitch to pull. Ground ball, back up the middle. Dansby knocks it down. Everybody's safe. Tries the quick flip there, still in the infield. It's first and second with only one out here for St. Louis. And it's Bryant Beach against the lefty. Imanaga struggling a little bit here. This is the spot. First playoff game for a lot of the players on this team. It is the first one for Bryant Beach. Here's the 2-1. Oh, big curveball, swing and a miss for Beach. Good pitch from Imanaga. And he struck him out. Splitter. Beach can't get to it. He is a guy that will strike out a little bit, but those are really tough pitches. Imanaga very deceptive, hides it well. Beach just can't get on it. And will lead Nolan Gorman. The most productive player that the fans don't like. Hit 34 home runs this season. Just 6 shy of 40. This might have been another, but pulls it foul. 2-2. 26 pitches for Imanaga in the first. Here's 27. And he strikes Gorman out. He battles back. And he worked these pitches down to the zone to get out of it with just the one allowed. Glaber got us on the board, though.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman,
And hopefully
Jonathan Wall.
can lock in with Bubic. Pitched fairly well in the first. And this ball's hit deep to center field. Scott going back. This is going to take him all the way to the wall. This is out number 1. That's all it is.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Pete
Got to locate maybe just a little bit better. Here's PCA. Absolutely a guy that will chase. And he does. Bubic, first K of the day. Elevated fastball sits down PCA. As Moises Ballesteros strides in. Get him chasing. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, back-to-back punch-outs for Bubic. And we'll come back up to hit here. Impact, thanks for the prime sub. Ivan Herrera getting the start against the lefty. Had kind of a tough season, but he gets the start here over a red-hot Rangel as we are facing the lefty. Strike 2. Fastball up and away. Three and 2. Oh, it'll be Mason Wynn's first plate appearance of postseason. Oh, very nice. Shock. Fastball up and away. Leadoff walk for Herrera.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Come on, Mason. He's also ice cold. A lot of our hitters are heading into the playoffs. Mason, we got to lay off the low stuff. That's not helping us. Fastball up, of course, strike 3. I think he's going to catch the zone. 3 strikeouts for Imanaga. The Wynn just couldn't get the bat off the shoulder. Swung when it was in the glove. What about Victor Scott, the best 9-hitter in baseball?
Nope.
It's okay if he hits the ball down, because he has the speed to reach first. You don't want him to hit fly balls, typically. Last 8 games hitting 500, though. Imanaga's been a bit tough to figure out, but we're just trying to work that pitch count. Get to that bullpen. This is a shallow fly ball. PCA should get to it. He does. 2 down. And here is the top of the order. J.J. Weatherholt. 1-1 count, of course, playing with quick counts.
That's a ball.
Sweeper up and away. Last 7 games, JJ's been locked in. 965 OPS. Incredible stuff. I just don't like Imanaga. Very tough to read. Weatherholt to the gap. PCA surely is going to track this down. Incredible range. Was really never in doubt. Weatherholt hit it okay, but nothing to show for it. As we'll see the second baseman hitting 7th. Otto Kemp handles lefties. Hits this one a long way. Foul. It's a little scary. 2 strikes, though. Got to work that changeup. Kemp is not fooled by it. How do you get him here? Back foot slider. He is on everything. Elevated fastball. He was going to hit whatever we threw him. We're happy to keep him in the yard. Scott underneath it. There's one. Jordan and Wogu up for the Cubs. 838 OPS this season. Small sample size. 2 homers. He smokes that one foul. Got to get him with the changeup.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
I'm going to try it again. Maybe thinking fastball. That's going to be by Gorman. That could be extra bases here as it tucks into the wall. Baez gets it in. It's a double here for Jordan and Wogu. Oh, man, he can hit a little bit. Very late swing on that, but got enough of it as we'll see Johnny DeLuca. Just got to settle in. Fastball up and away. Johnny DeLuca going to want that back. 3rd K for Bubic. Rena, thanks for the prime sub. That was at his neck. DeLuca goes after it. Here's Bregman, top of the order. Quickly got him 1-2. This is a big pitch here. I'm going to try the changeup. Set him down. Bregman stays on it. Sweeper got the swing and the miss. Bregman going after a pitch that almost hit him. Big strikeout for Bubic. Keeps the Cubs scoreless. Through 3. And we're back up to the man that has done all the damage in this game. Gleyber Torres. Sweeper nearly got to Gleyber. He'd love one to hang over the middle. But he wants nothing to do with him. 3-1. Leadoff walk would be great. Ooh, there's the splitter. Big power swing for Gleyber. That would have been a tough pitch to do much with. Full count. Pitch count is elevated for Imanaga. Gleyber got his hands in again. Gave it a ride to left field. But not far enough. Just a fly out. And we'll bring up our team's MVP, Riley Green. He's had a great season. I know the playoff moments are coming. Fly ball to left. Easy out, number 2. All right, Imanaga settling in here a little bit. No traffic on the bases here in the 3rd unless we can start a 2-out rally with Baez.
Nope, outside.
Would love a walk. Would love a hit. Do something here to extend this. Get him over 60 pitches at least. Ground ball. Back up the middle. Kemp can't get to it. Not known for his defense. It's a 2-out single for Joshua Baez. That ground ball had eyes. Just found a hole. Dribbled right through the middle. And then we'll bring up Bryant Beach, who struck out last time with 2 outs. Sweeper drops in for a strike. Here's the 1-2. Beach just staying alive. Nearly got him with the splitter again. Insane pitch. Lays off the sweeper. 2-2. And here is the 2-2. Big swing from Beach. Baez running on the play. And Beach lines out to Johnny DeLuca. That ends the inning. Hit it hard. Nothing to show for it. That, unfortunately, has been the Bryant Beach experience lately. Hitting it hard, no results. We're going to find it. And maybe in a big moment. Fastball way by Dansby. 5 Ks for Bubic. Shallow fly ball. Baez coming on. Hangs up for him. 2 down. Here's Jonathan Long. Ooh, fastball just misses. 2-1. Good spot. Ball hit hard. Weatherholt can't get to it. Cubs have a 2-out base runner in the form of Jonathan Long. Here's PCA. I mean, you just can't afford to make a mistake to this guy, but he will make mistakes. You just got to throw pitches that look good enough. Riley Green tracks it down near the left field line.
Leading off with a Cardinals.
We'll hopefully try to get some insurance. I mean, 68 pitches for Imanaga. He'll face 6, 7, 8 in the order. Gorman takes a fastball just off the plate. Good count to hit in. Better count to hit in. 3-1. Might unleash a power swing here. Fastball down the middle. Timed it up. Sending it sky high. Gorman halfway to second by the time that ball is caught. That was a mistake pitch. Got to do more with that. Here's Ivan Herrera with an out. Check swing, called swing, strike. Last 28 games for him, OPS near 900 though. We know Herrera can do stuff for us. I'm excited to see it. He rolls over. This could be an infield single. But it won't be. Bregman fields his position well. And it'll be Mason Wynn. Not a good swing there. And we're just helping him out right now. Why are we expanding the zone all of a sudden? Why are we helping him? Imanaga lives for you to help him. Make him pitch in the zone, get a mistake.
Nope.
3-2. This is the type of at-bat we need. After the flail. Some good takes. Good swing for Mason Wynn. But again, nothing to show for it. Imanaga's settled in here a bit. See the starter comparison. It was a solo shot that beat Imanaga. But other than that, has been pretty good. Bubic has been slightly better. But that could change at any moment, right? Got to stay locked in. Got to make our pitches. Ballesteros down, swinging. 2 strikeouts for him, 6 for Bubic. Grady, thanks for the prime. I mean, they're throwing lefties out there. Bubic is going to handle them. That sweeper's working high. Fly ball ripped by Otto Kemp. Can we not pitch to this guy? God dang. Change up. Got him swinging. 7 Ks for Chris. I'll tell you what, man. Otto Kemp is scaring me. And Wogu with the kind of jam shot double last time. He's not going to be so lucky this time. Ground ball. Weatherholt dives, keeps it in the infield, throws on to first. Gorman with the pick. Bubic threw 5 scoreless. What a play by JJ. Nearly going to be the second hit for Nwogu. Instead, Weatherholt ends the inning. And this may be the last inning of work for Shota Imanaga. We got to get to him. But if we knock him out of the game in the 5th inning, we'll take that as a win. That's not bad. 1-2. Come on, Victor. Set up the top of the order. Got a splitter to hit. It's just, he's messing so much with the timings and the location. We're just having a tough time squaring up these balls, especially lefty-lefty. 2 strikes on Weatherholt. As the top of the order is up to hit. This one's ripped on the ground. Kemp is there, 2 down. It's a good swing, but a better pitch from Imanaga. And this could be his final batter. And it's the guy who got him earlier, Gleyber Torres. 3-2. Maybe the final pitch for Shota. Strike 3, changeup caught the outside corner. Gleyber down looking. Didn't like it. Still the Gleyber solo shot, the only run in this game. Sinker got him. Changeup for strikeout number 8. Can't find it yet. Fastball punched him out. DeLuca cannot believe it. He's going to get thrown out of this game. That might have been up and away. DeLuca swung and missed on it last time. This time, takes it. Didn't challenge. I'm going to tell you, it was not there. Bubic got a call.
Inside ball.
And that's a big out here as the top of the order comes up. Ground ball. Beach tracks it down. Throws from the shortstop position. Makes the play.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop.
And here's Dansby. I'm surprised DeLuca's still in this game. I mean, you can't show up the ump like that. Bubic 86 pitches deep, staring into our souls.
Ball 2.
Dansby wanted it. How will he lay off of this one? He won't. Well, he did, but it was a strike. 9 strikeouts for Bubic. Got him looking, still only up by 1. And indeed, the day is done for Shota Imanaga. We'll face Ethan Roberts. Ethan had a 4.83 ERA. And he's facing a dangerous part of this lineup. Dangerous indeed.
No.
Riley Green leads off. Hit a ton of homers this year, but also you saw the average. And he smokes one up the middle again. 2-hit day for Riley Green.
Now batting.
Baez 2 for 2, pair of singles. He'll stay in to face the righty, Ethan Roberts. Could go to Danny Wright, but we're going to leave Baez out there after the 2-hit performance. And he hits this one hard, deep to right field. If it's fair, it's gone! And it's foul. Just tailing away. Good rip from Baez. And he strikes out at a cutter. I think it got there. And it just did. Bryant Beach seeing a righty for the first time. Curveball drops in for a strike. 1-2. Cutter at 95 up and in. Beach staying alive. Likely would have been ball 2. Maybe too close to take. Cutter ripped foul the other way. Beach a bit late, but on it. Looking for that mistake. And that might be it. Beach back up the middle. Can we go first to third? Not on PCA. Bryant Beach with a one-out single. Moves Green to second.
First baseman.
Hits it hard. I'm telling you, he hits it hard enough. We're going to start seeing some results. And there was one. First and second for Nolan Gorman. Big moment. Ball 2 is a curveball in the dirt. Got a heater down the middle last time and popped it up. 3-1. After 34 homers in 2029, Ethan Roberts wants nothing to do with Nolan Gorman. Here's the 3-1. Ground ball, 106 off the bat, right at the second baseman. It's a ground ball double play for Roberts, who's out of it.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder.
106 off the bat. Nothing to show for it. These Cubs are just always positioned in the perfect spot, I guess. That was right at him, to be fair. Ground ball to Beach. Bubic staying out there for the 7th. I don't know how long the leash is going to be, though. Fastball by Jonathan Long. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball. Bubic to field. Throwing to first. Got him. 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder.
PCA 0 for 2 with a strikeout. We're going to leave Bubic out there. Fastball in on the hands, got by him. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out looking. Chris Bubic with a masterclass here in the wild card. Dismantling the Cubs lineup. In and out, up and down, fast and slow. Chris Bubic, what do you know? Dominating the rival Cubs.
Pitching for the Cubs, number 36.
Jordan Wicks will come on. Chris Bubic hits the round number of 10 strikeouts, 2 hits, no walks. And we need to get him some insurance, as we will likely turn this over to the bullpen. Fly ball to deep right. DeLuca going back. Herrera has pushed it into the bullpen. There's the insurance. He got the start over Rangel against the lefty. Couldn't find it against Imanaga, but gets one off Wicks here in the 7th. Ivan Herrera. Another player that the fan base has hated this year. But he's come up big in one of the biggest moments. Just hitting that ball where it was pitched, outside part of the plate. Stayed with it, stayed on it, muscles it into the Cardinal bullpen. It's 2-0 St. Louis. Mason Wynn, hard ground ball. Bregman's there. He grounds out. We're going to get ready to make a move to the bullpen. I think it's probably going to be Bruzdar. I think we might leave Bubic out for Ballesteros. He's handled him today. Man. Just can't lay off of the stuff underneath the plate today.
Ball, that pitch is out.
No, I guess not technically underneath the plate, but under the zone. 2-2. And Vic strikes out here. Fastball up and away. Good timing, better pitch. 3-1 to Weatherholt. He got a fastball to hit. Hits it fairly well to deep left. And a nice play to end the 7th inning. But Herrera manages to make it 2. We have 7 hits, but it's been the 2 solo shots that have made it 2-0. Bubic at 104 pitches. His last batter of the game is Moises Ballesteros. Sinker for a strike. Lock in, Bubic. Give us 11. Give us everything you got. Strike 3. 11 Ks for Bubic. What a performance. Beautifully locating. And against Otto Kemp, that will do it. Let's get a round of applause for Chris Bubic. Gave us more than 105 pitches. Dominated the Cub lineup. He's our ace. We saw him flounder in the second half of this season, but he found it in the biggest game of the series as we turn to a player we traded for, Brusdar Graterol. He was closing games for the Mets when we got him, and we've made him a setup man. Otto Kemp was in the lineup purely to hit lefties. Although gives this one a ride. Riley Green ranging over in the gap, making the play. 2 down. Here's Jordan Nwogu, likely also in the lineup for similar reasons. Imagine he's on just to face the lefty. But he's out of the game now. You got to face Graterol. Slider, staying alive. What are you going to do against this? Okay. Smoke it to right. And Wogu's looked pretty good today. Get this ball to Mason Miller. Back-to-back hits.
Up next for the Cubs.
Top of the order. Brusdar's done. Brusdar is done. It's closing time. We're going to need 4 outs for him. Mason Miller. We're going to the righty. Brusdar couldn't get it done for us. Gave us 1 out. Back-to-back singles. He's done. Hard hit balls. It's time for Miller. Let's go, Mason. Go-ahead runs at the plate. You got to get them. Challenge that. It's worth the challenge. Can't take him with you. It's top 8, 2 outs. Ball 2. Fastball. Victor Scott's playing in Narnia. 1 run will score. Charge to Brusdar. Cubs within 1. Nate Eden on to pinch run. It'll be Miller against Dansby Swanson. We need 1 out. Oh my God. He's on the fastball. He fouls off the slider. Swing and a miss. Miller's out of it. Leaves a couple of Cubs stranded. He's loving it. Come on. Cubs bring it to within 1. But Miller got the big punch out we needed. Let's get him some insurance. Glaber will face another lefty. It's Jordan Wicks. Got to go all the way back to the first inning. Pretty much the only time we've been able to do anything. Glaber put us on the board with a solo shot, then back-to-back hits. We couldn't do anything with him. This is your moment, Glaber. 3-1. Luke Little, Colin Snyder, warm in the Cub bullpen. 3-1. It's got to be this inning. Fly ball, deep to left field. Glaber sending him back. Glaber has done it again. Off the facade. 2 homers for Glaber. 3-1 Cardinals. It's truly Glaber Day here at Busch. Wild card hero. Couple of solo shots for Torres. He is the offense. Second deck. That'll do it for Jordan Wicks. His day is done. They turn to the right-hander, and maybe a bad decision. Bryce Elder into the game. Riley Green 2 for 3 today. He handles right-handers.
That's ball
2. 2-2. Riley Green hits it to short. Dansby jump throw. Got him. Very good pitch from Bryce Elder. Sinker down and away.
Now batting, right
And
fielder, number 22.
we are going to pull Joshua Baez. Danny Wright will get a postseason at bat here.
Number
Off the bench, he was phenomenal this year. Hit 324, 955 OPS, 17 home runs. Mainly played against right-handers, but hits okay against lefties. Danny Wright could be the spark we need off the bench. I say that, Glaber just hit a homer. He's been the spark. We just haven't been able to get on fire yet. Danny Wright might light us on fire. It's a ground rule double off the bench that just caught the line. That's what we needed. Pinch hit. Ground rule double. It just got the line. Skips over the wall, but it would have been 2 anyways. How close was this? Right on the line. Runner on second. Bryant Beach with a single his last time up. And he's been a magnet for the baseball so far this year. Hit 27 home runs. Just 4 shy of his 2028 rookie season where he won Rookie of the Year. He can hit. And boy, can he ever. Deep fly ball to right center. It's got plenty of hang time. And it's over the wall. It's a beach party at Busch. Bryant Beach, 2-run homer. That could do it. Game 1 of the postseason looks like it's going to St. Louis. Bryant Beach has stayed on it, muscled it out of here. He got it up in the air. The only question, would it have the distance? DeLuca leaped at the wall, could not get to it. 5-1 Cardinals. Gorman rips it to center field. Very far, very high, very gone. Back to back. Nolan Gorman. What was that? What was that? It's quiet now. Nolan Gorman ignites the crowd in St. Louis. 6-1. That ball was hit very well. I didn't know if it was going to be high enough, but it got there. That's it for Bryce Elder. Disaster class. Here's Ivan Herrera. He rolls over. Bregman out of the game. 2 away. That's the difference between this Cardinals team and Cardinals teams of the past. This one hits home runs. This one hits home runs. Gorman, Torres twice. A grip from Wynn. And Bryant Beach have made it 6-1. Glaber again was the spark. Wright put us on fire. And then Beach and Gorman did the rest to keep the blaze alight here at Busch. Mason Miller's day is done. We're going to turn to Tyler Holton, who has struggled a bit this year. It's a good low leverage spot to put him in. We're up 6-1.
Cardinals. Number 87.
Facing some lefties. It's where we put the Cubs out of their misery here.
Oh,
Stephen Kwan is down. Jonathan Long will reach. Danny Wright tracks it down in the gap. Keeps it to a single. So it won't be a clean ninth inning. And PCA is tough to double up.
that's ball 2.
But we know he'll chase. Right on cue. Cutter off the plate. Fastball up. Swing and a miss. Pete Crow Armstrong on the verge of breaking his bat over his helmet. 3 strikeouts for Ballesteros. We have not let him see a right-hander. Here's the 1-2. Missed it badly. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. 4 punch-outs for Ballesteros. Cardinals win. The bats came alive late. We got Imanaga out of the game early enough. Looked like it was going to be much earlier than it ended up being. Big win for the Cardiac Cards. Love to see what the lineup can do. Beautiful thing. 4 runs in the 8th. We don't even need a 9th inning. Bubic gives us 7 1/3 with 11 Ks. Who was your player of the game? Let me know down in the chat in the comment section below. Is it Chris Bubic? Is it Gleyber Torres? Is it Nolan Gorman? Gleyber certainly earned it, but they'll give it to Chris Bubic. Can't complain about that. He was exceptional tonight. No question. Okay, game 2. Made the executive decision to go with Ryan Pepio. I think he's been a bit better than Bybee. He's ready to go. All we need to do is win one of the next 2. We looked pretty good in game 1. I know it got a little bit dicey near the end, but Pepio's going to get us right. We're facing a right-hander. Our lineup is very good against righties. We've got plenty of right-handers off the bench ready to go, but of course, it's a lot of lefties. We're going Weatherholt, Riley Green, Bryant Beach, Chris Valdez cleanup as a switch hitter to break things up a little bit. Danny Wright will follow that up. You guys saw it. This crowd's ready to go. They're into it. Hopefully you're into it as well. This is going to be a big one. A little bit of an overcast night here in St. Louis, but hopefully that has nothing to do with the future results. Hopefully it's going to be basically like sunshine for this Cardinals team as we look to win a postseason series. All we need to do is win one of 2. Hopefully we don't even get to Friday. Stephen Kwan leads off against Pepio. They faced the lefty last time. We faced the lefty last time. Going to be a couple of right-handers going today. Will Ryan Pepio be able to replicate what Chris Bubic did? 7 1/3, 2 hits, no walks, 11 Ks. Highly doubt it. It's an unbelievable performance from Chris Bubic, but he's had a great season. He has been our best pitcher. We really could have turned to him for game 1. 3.04 ERA. 166 strikeouts and 177 2/3. Whip just under 1.2. 13 wins. Hopefully looking for a big one here in the playoffs as we go for the 2-game sweep. Starting just like Bubic did with a pop-up to a corner infield spot. Beach underneath it makes the catch. Pepio's stuff plays really well against lefties. Not as well against righties. Bregman on with a 1-out single.
Batting third, catcher.
Okay.
Ballesteros.
Could set up the double play. Ballesteros was awful last time around. Fares a little bit better against the righty. 2 on now with 1 out as Ballesteros ripped that 111 off the bat up the middle for a single.
Anthony Swanson.
A little bit of a different start here. after the pop-up. That thing was smoked. Can we get the double play? It's a fly ball in the direction of Danny Wright. He'll make the catch. Bregman to tag. Here's a throw to third, not in time. Beach didn't even bother with the tag. Here's Pete Crow Armstrong. Will pop up to Weatherholt, hopefully to end the inning here. And it will. Okay. Managed to calm down a little bit here. Weatherholt, Green, and Beach will face the right-hander, and it's a good one. Cade Horton. 11 wins, 3.3 flat ERA, whip at 1.3, 135 strikeouts. So not really going to strike you out too often. Strikeout rate below 19%. But that cutter does not, he doesn't have a cutter in the game. I swear he throws a cutter in real life.
That's the ball.
Maybe it's going to be more steady diet of sweepers. 12-6, sinker, changeup, and of course the four-seam fastball. I swear it's like a cut fastball. Riley Green on it, but early. Rolls over foul. Or rolls over for an out. Weatherholt. I'm having a stroke. Anyway, Riley Green will hit now after Weatherholt rolls over to first. Beach, Valdez, Wright, Gorman, Raniel Rodriguez against the righty, Victor Scott, Mason Wynn is our lineup, and here is Riley Green. 43 homers, 100-plus ribbies, OPS over 1,000. It's an MVP-type season, and we're looking to continue that into the postseason.
Ball three.
Fastball misses down for ball 3. It was close. It was close. And that was close as well, but it's not there. Riley Green with a one-out walk brings up Bryant Beach. We got him going a little bit last game. Single back up the middle, and then later a homer into the Cardinal bullpen.
That's the ball.
He can really hit to the ball hard like every time he comes up, unless he strikes out, which happens. Also walks. Chris Valdez, of course, getting the start. He's up next. He handles righties. Fastball elevated. Beach flies out. That's a tough one. Just above the zone. Went up to try to get it. You see the numbers for Chris Valdez. Not amazing right now. OPS under 700. But he gets the start. Hitting cleanup to break up all the lefties. Of course, he is a switch hitter. Batting now from the left side. Numbers against right-handers are great. Big opportunity here. He goes the other way. Gives it a ride. But flies out to end the inning. Nothing here for the Cardinals. But you know what? The offense started a bit slow last game other than the Glaber homer. So if we start out a bit slow, that's okay. Got a lot of time left as DeLuca chases wildly. Can't get to the slider in the other batter's box. Jonathan Long also chases. That pitch was not close. 3-2. And a strikeout. Pepio's slider is working right now. Yeah, this will certainly be the next upload. I typically don't stream the next episode before the other ones upload, and I give it usually a day or two. So, yes, this postseason episode is the next one in the series. Danny Wright off the bench with a ground rule double last game.
Take it, mate.
And will walk to start this one. All right, Danny. Love that.
Batting sixth, first baseman.
Here's Gorman.
Gorman.
Hitting 250 on the year. Homered last game. Chopper will get through. Runners on first and second with nobody out.
Batting seventh, catcher, number 3.
All right, Nolan. Maybe not your pitch, but go ahead and make something happen. We'll also see Raniel Rodriguez for the first time. He got really hot to end the year. Didn't get the start. Ended up being the right decision as Ivan Herrera homered. And we just love to chase. I mean, it's just up. But gotta lay off of that pitch. That is not a strike. No way. Off the plate. Full count. We're in a lead a bit. Wright takes off. Rodriguez fouls it off. Did have the double steal rocking. Not going to do it again. Rodriguez puts it in the air. This should be deep enough for a tag. Wright takes off for third base. He runs well. He's going to be there.
Batting eighth, center fielder, Victor Scott.
And all we need from Victor Scott is contact on the ground. He's not going to roll into a double play. He runs too well. Walk would be okay. He really was one of our most consistent hitters this year. Didn't have a hit in game one. There's a big spot for one in game two. That's the pitch, man. Change up, kind of floating down the middle. Good timing, maybe towards early, but that's what we want in this spot. And we're behind on the fastball. Also good timing, maybe slightly early. He's just fastball up at the very top of the zone to all of these hitters. Full count to Victor Scott. It's a big spot here. Gorman takes off. Victor Scott swings and fouls it back. Again, it's that fastball up. And there's a fastball down. Sinker at 95. Loads the bases.
The shortstop, Mason.
Got a chance to do some damage here. It's Mason Wynn. He's come up clutch for us all year. This is headed for the gap in right center. It is tracked down, but it will score a run. Gorman tags and heads for third. It's 1-0 Cards. That does the job. It does the job. We're on the board. It's not the big-time damage that we wanted, but we got a run in. Not too mad about that, and it's the top of the order. Top of the order, J.J. Weatherholt is due. That looked like the pitch. Fastball in, got the hands in. Couldn't do what we wanted with it. 2 on, 2 out, 2-2 count here in inning number 2. 2's all over the place, now 3-2. Fouled back. Of course, we're going to be stealing here with Victor Scott. We're going to throw over. But we can't take advantage and steal from third at that point. The delay. And that is ball 4. Scott doesn't need to worry about the steal. He gets second for free. Cade Horton needs to make a pitch. And he's facing the worst hitter in the Cardinal lineup to make one against. Because of how good he is. It's Riley Green. He'll fly out to end the inning. Bases loaded, fly out. Ends the scoring threat. Cade loves it. DK Lang, thanks for the tier 1. Just one hit in that inning. Made him throw a lot of pitches, but could not make it the big inning that we wanted it to be. Strike 3, Otto Kemp down looking. I guess if it's not a lefty, he's not doing anything. And a lot of fastballs so far. We really haven't even thrown that changeup. But haven't faced a ton of lefties in order to throw the changeup, and then when we do throw it, we hang it. And Quan did what Danny Wright did last game. Shoots a ground rule double right to the exact same spot. Pepio strikes out another looking. Goodbye, Bregman. Trying to leave Quan stranded at second. It's Moises Ballesteros. Little bit of a monster against right-handers. He's going to send Danny Wright all the way back to the track, to the wall. Making the catch is Danny Wright. That would have tied the game maybe a couple feet away from the lead. Still 1-0 Cardinals.
Leading off for
1-2
St.
count
Louis,
to
third
Bryant Beach.
baseman,
We know he wants to throw that
number 13.
fastball up. We got to be careful. Or a fastball down the middle. Bryant Beach, deep to right. Deep into the night sky. Bryant Beach, 466. 116 off the bat. 2-0 Cardinals. A homer in each of the first 2 wild card games for Bryant Beach. Hitting bombs. Seeing beach balls at the plate, one of the longest postseason home runs you'll ever see. Antonio Clown with the tier 1. Take another look. No doubt about it. That drone shot's going to need to get a lot higher. Track that ball. That nearly got onto the concourse in right field. Oh my goodness. Chris Valdez will fly out. But what a monster home run from Bryant Beach. Seeing beach balls at the plate. It's a beach party at Busch. Bees all over the place. Here's Danny Wright. They haven't got him out yet. Small sample size. That's not there. That's not there. It's going to be close, but it's low. And it's away. 2-1. It's your world, Danny. We're just living in it. 3-1. Gorman on deck. Has single already tonight, hitting 400 in this young postseason. And that's just going to catch the zone. Sweeper in. Full count to Danny. He golfs this. Deep to right field. It's got a chance. It's out of here. What an at-bat from Danny Wright. 3-0 Cards. Laser beam. We might need a timer on that. Danny Wright. Absolute laser to right. It's right field with a W now. Goodness. Smoked. I didn't know that was going to be high enough. 17-degree launch angle. But that thing was a missile. Gorman trying to go back to back. He strikes out. Man, Horton, when he locates the fastball up, it doesn't matter what your timing is. We're just late on that. You just can't catch up to it. Can't make contact. Change up to Raniel Rodriguez. He swings and misses. Fastball down is ball 2. Cade Horton at 77 pitches here in the bottom of the third. Only 3 runs. But maybe more as Raniel shoots that in for a single. We might be seeing the last of Cade Horton. Maybe Victor Scott can get his first hit of the postseason. Nope. It's that elevated fastball. We've got no chance against it. But 3 runs in 3 innings is a really good start. Bryant Beach, man. I don't think I've ever seen a ball hit that far here. It was just obliterated. It's like, oh my God. Pepio back out there. We got to settle back in after all the offensive fun in the third inning. We got a game to pitch. That slider's been crushing it. But Dansby hits it the other way for a leadoff single. And face Pete Crow Armstrong.
No,
Fastball just misses away. Cutter got PCA to swing. Just off the plate. Change up.
That's the ball.
No dice. I'm going to try it again. He's just staying on it. I'm just so worried because if you make a mistake to Pete, he can crush it. Victor Scott has great range. This is an out no matter what. We got the out at second if we couldn't get it in the air. Double play would be awesome. DeLuca runs okay, though. Can we get him on the ground? We'll try a curveball. Runner takes off. Chose a great pitch to run on. Gorman lays out, can't get to it. Runner was sliding to third. Right with the throw to third. On a line.
He's in there. He's dead.
Tag is late. First and third. One down here as Johnny DeLuca reaches. Come on, Pepio. Don't kill it now. Don't kill our momentum. Big slider for the strikeout. Long chases off the plate. His fifth. We got to keep it up. We got to keep it up. This is a big spot in the game. Victor Labrada is the hitter.
No, that's a ball.
Fastball maybe caught. Maybe worth a challenge in this spot, but we got him 2-2. And this changeup's got to do the work. Swing and a miss. Pepio got him. Huge out. Ryan Pepio getting out of the jam. Let's get him some more insurance. We're being out-hit by the Cubs currently. We have knocked the righty out of the game. Cade Horton is done. Ryan Rollison on for Chicago. And now we've got to at least consider making some changes to our lineup. It's a good pitch to hit. Mason Wynn to the gap. We're going to have a leadoff two-bagger. Love it for Mason. We're going to probably consider taking somebody out of the game to bring in one of our guys that hits lefties well. Not sure who it's going to be yet. J.J. Weatherholt has not been able to even reach base, I don't think, here in this young postseason. And that trend may continue. That's going to send PCA back, but he's not in a position to make the throw. So Weatherholt advances to third after he tags up.
Next for the Cardinals.
And here's Riley Green. Fastball down the middle. We'd love to do something more with that. Weatherholt's just not locked in right now. It's good contact, but you know, I think when he's right, he hit 30 home runs this year. That one's going into the seats when he's right. Obviously not advancing on that. 2-2. Strikeout here is devastating. Lineout's not great, but a lot of different ways to score here. Beach is on deck. He's red hot right now with a couple of postseason homers.
Take your base.
And Riley Green will walk. Here's the problem with that. Bryant Beach has average speed.
Number 13.
He hits the ball really hard. This is a double play waiting to happen. Got to stay out of the double play. Fastball on the outer third, fouled away. We're looking for that mistake. I feel like if we get a mistake, Beach is not missing it right now. He's seeing beach balls at the plate. Last one was deposited almost 470 feet to right.
Nope.
Takes a slider. 3-2. Valdez on deck. And Beach laces it back up the middle. RBI single for Bryant Beach. Yeah, he's locked in right now, man. He's absolutely locked in. Lefty, lefty, it doesn't matter. 4-0 Cardinals. That's going to do it for Chris Valdez in this one. He's the DH. We're going to turn to Gleyber Torres. 2 homers yesterday. We got him against the lefty right now. Runners on first and second. We've got the matchup we want. Gleyber pops up. Got a fastball up and in. Just off the plate. Trying to do too much. Glaber going to pop up.
Now batting, right fielder.
We're going to leave
number
Danny right in.
29.
We're going to leave Danny in. He hits lefties okay. He pops up as well. Any elevated fastball is not possible to hit, I guess. That ends the fourth, but Bryant Beach is the offense right now. Monster homer, and then an RBI single here. 4-0 Cardinals. Still a lot of time, though. Pepio at 72 pitches. I don't know that he's going to give us that Chris Bubich-type performance, but he's pitching well. That's a mistake. Weatherholt not able to hit right now, but he's playing defense. Makes a nice play. It's been this cutter that gets hit when we don't locate it. Even when we do locate it. That's going to be a single. Yeah, I mean, we might have to retire the cutter. It's just not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Slider doesn't get Bregman. 3-1. We're going to throw him a fastball there. Here's the 3-2. Heat! Bregman stays on it. Doesn't set up the slider. Bregman lays off. First and second, one out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Ballesteros is not who I want to see right now. We got him, though. Fly ball to Riley Green. That's out number 2. We're one away from getting out of it. You can't say there hasn't been traffic on the bases against Pepio, but he's gotten out of it. Ground ball up the middle. Runners were moving. And they're going to score. Cubs on the board. RBI singled for Dansby Swanson. I mean, this is a tough pitch to hit. It's a slider away on the black. He just got to it. We just got to keep throwing this fastball to PCA. He can't hit it. He cannot hit it up and in. How does he lay off? Try to change up. Fly ball. Deep to center field. This is going to take Victor Scott all the way back. To the track, to the wall. Glove up, got it. Okay. That was nearly disaster. The Cubs have had multiple swings over this series that would have tied or taken the lead, but they just stayed in the park.
First baseman,
Nolan Gorman will face the lefty, Ryan Rollison. And he has another hit. Smoked it to left. 108 off the bat. I don't know why Ryan Rollison's in the game. That feels like a mistake. We're going to leave Ryan Yell in to hit. This is his game. It's a good fastball. Not really in a position to challenge that. Just down. Don't want to waste it here in the 5th. Similar idea there. 2-2. It's a good pitch to hit. Slider pulled down the third base line. Got the hands in, just couldn't keep it fair. Can keep that fair, though. That's headed for the gap in right center. Gorman doesn't run well, but he should be able to score on this. But with one out, we're not going to test it. Hopefully that does not come back to bite us, but Raniel Rodriguez gives us a double that puts Gorman on third base. PCA is just so fast. He's got an arm. Nobody out. We're not going to risk that. We got Victor Scott. He's struggled so far, but he's been such a great hitter over the course of the year. That's a contact swing, just throwing the bat out there. That should get a run in. We might be out at 3. Here's the throw, not in time. Victor with an RBI sac fly. Love to see it. Close play at third, but we got there. Raniel 90 feet away from scoring, and he's going to. That's going to drop in front of Pete Crow Armstrong. I'll tell you, Ryan Yell had a pretty incredible read on that because he was at home, and that was maybe a foot away from being caught by Pete Crow Armstrong. He knew it was going to get down the whole way. That was scary because that was a laser beam. If Pete Crow Armstrong lays out to make that catch, it's a double play. So that's a scary one, but we've knocked Ryan Rollison out of the game. And they're going to turn to Bryce Elder. It's 6-1. And Bryce Elder is the reason why it was 6-1 last game. This is like basically throwing in the white towel here. Ryan Pepio's probably about done. He got a lot of arms ready to go in the bullpen. We saw very few of them last game because Bubic gave us such a great outing. Weatherholt finally on base, works a walk. And we're on the verge of blowing this thing open. Come on, Riley. 1-2. Oh, good slider. Only thing Riley Green could do was yank that foul. Ball 2. He's walked twice today. They don't want to pitch to him. And I don't blame them, because if you make a mistake, it's 9-1. That's what could happen. Ground ball. This could be 2. Slider. Tried to stay back. Jammed. Elder is out of it. Damage was done, though. Good inning. And Pepio at 101 pitches. Probably not going to throw too many here. Going to need him for the DS, assuming we make it that far. We'll take Weatherholt near the line. He'll make the catch. And I think we'll leave Pepio out there. He's at 106 pitches, but he's looking pretty good. It's the postseason. He's built for this. Here's the 3-2. Maybe the final pitch. Strike 3. Pepio got him. And we're going to let him receive this ovation. He struck out 7. But he's not going to make it to the 7th. We're going to pull him. He's been great the whole year. Bryson Mounts, I put him on the playoff roster. He's earned it. And here's the opportunity to pitch in a big game. ERA under 4. He's been a little bit hot and cold lately, but I'm telling you, he has earned this opportunity. He'll get lefty-lefty against Victor Labrada. Strike 3. Fastball by Labrada. Pitching continues to show up. And we'll see that man up next. 3, 4, and 5 is Bryant Beach, Gleyber Torres, and Danny Wright. Beach here, red hot to start the postseason. 2 for 3 today. You know he's excited to see Bryce Elder again. Ground ball. Turned on it. Couldn't elevate it. Oh, just a bit early. Got a mistake, too. Couldn't do anything with it. Just a bit early there. Glaber's going to ground out. Man, Elder's getting the ground balls here. Quickly 2 down. And Danny Wright, our only hope to keep this inning alive. He'll foul a sinker back. The sinker's doing work right now. Danny Wright homered. And now we'll line out. Well, one hopper, ground out. 97 off the bat. All right, maybe not waving the white towel. Bryce Elder coming on, doing the job. We'll leave Mott's out there. And he strikes out Otto Kemp. Kemp got a challenge. And this looked pretty good. And it was. Strike 3. Back-to-back punch-outs. I don't know what it is, but Mott's just deals. Danny Wright feels. Bryson Mott's deals. Here's Alex Bregman. Fastball by him. Why not another time? Well, maybe that's why. Hit that pretty hard. Let's throw a changeup. On the ground. Gorman. Race to the bag. He beats Bregman. We are 6 outs away from winning our first postseason series. Pepio gave us 5 2/3, 7 hits, a walk, but only 1 earned. Punched out 7. We got him the run support. He's in line for the win. Anything now is just extra. Gorman smokes it to right. On a line, not caught. That is a brutal error there for Chicago. The last thing they could afford to do is give us a free base runner with nobody out. Here's Raniel Rodriguez. He hits really well against righties. Has 2 hits today. Certainly enjoying the start. Doubled his last time up. And looking to walk here. It's 3-1. I think this is where you unleash the power swing. And there it goes! Deep to right center! No questions! Raniel Rodriguez, 454! Broke out the power swing, 3-1. And Raniel Rodriguez has made it rain here in St. Louis. It's a cold one. It's overcast. There's fog, maybe a bit of drizzle. Fans bundled up, but Rodriguez stays red hot. 2-run homer. It's 8-1. He's got prodigious power. We haven't really seen him leave the yard too many times, but this is a good time to get it going. Thing is destroyed. That's going to do it for Elder. They're going to turn to Nick Frasso. And that's a run they couldn't afford. Gorman reaches for free on the error. He did hit it really hard, to be fair. But, I mean, it would have been 7-1. Maybe the at-bat would have gone differently. 1 out, I don't know. But either way, mistakes are going to kill him. Mason wins 3 for 3. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a thought that he's not going to be our shortstop next year, but if he lights it up in the postseason, hell, maybe there's a chance he gets extended. J.J. Weatherholt has a pair of walks. Still looking for that first postseason hit, and we're gonna find it. Going the other way. JJ's got extra bases. He's getting in there to second. No throw. We're going to stay at third with 1 out. JJ Weatherholt on the board. This Cubs bullpen was not very good this year. They limped into the playoffs, and we are showing why we're one of the best teams in baseball, winning 90-plus games. And this is a team we should be beating here in the wild card. And we're getting it done. Here's the 3-1 to Riley Green. Fastball up and away, fouled back. You can't hit a high fastball in this game. Good timing doesn't matter. It was on the late side of good, but still good timing, supposedly. Sweeping curve doesn't get there. Ball 4. And it's bases loaded for Bryant Beach here in the 7th as the blowout continues. Hanger, oh my goodness. Sweeping curve up in the zone. Early power swing. Wanted the grand slam. Here's the 3-2. Make a mistake, Frasso, I dare you. Fastball down the middle. Bryant Beach has done it again. 119 off the bat. 465 to right. He's really seeing beach balls at the plate. Fastball down the middle. Grand slam for Bryant Beach. And you got to remember, this is the postseason. This is just a second-year player. This is his first look on a national stage. Yeah, have you heard about the Rookie of the Year last year in St. Louis? Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. You're not going to forget now. 3 homers in 2 days. including a grand slam to bury the Cubs. Oh my God. That'll do it. Playing murder ball here in St. Louis. It's 12-1. They just didn't have the bullpen for this. They were not built for this. Sorry, not sorry. Glaber gonna fly out. Armstrong goes back, makes the play. It's 12-1. We know what Danny Wright can do. Want to go back earlier? He absolutely pissed on a ball. No way around it, but I guess we'll see another Bryant Beach homer. I mean, these are not cheapies. I told you the production was going to come. And so am I. It's 12-1. Danny Wright pops out behind home. Ballesteros will make the catch. But the damage was done. Rangel with a 2-run homer. They let Gorman reach on the error. And then Bryant Beach continues to do what he does. Destroy baseballs. And this one is decided. Some extra work for Motts. Beach still can field his position. What a play. We are 5 outs away from winning our first postseason series of the series. 4 outs away. We are a late run team. That's our strategy, right? Strike 3, Motts has PCA. He's too afraid to chase. Challenge it then. Challenge it if you don't think it's there.
Number 36, Jordan Wick.
Look at the spray chart. You see who those 2 ones are? Way farther than anybody else's. Bryant Beach, ladies and gentlemen. We have 4 homers in this game. We've built this lineup around power. And we're seeing a lot of it. Nolan Gorman, deep to left center. Extra bases for Gorman. Yeah, let us see Jordan Wicks again. I mean, this bullpen, this is who they've got. Rangel Rodriguez deep to left. Has he done it again? Yes! 2-homer game for Rangel. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm sorry for nothing. Rangel Rodriguez making it rain. 2-run bomb. Oh, maybe this fastball down the middle will work. No. It doesn't. We are just obliterating the ball. It's 14-1. When is the last time you saw something like this in a playoff game? Okay, Victor Scott strikes out. I don't know why I thought that would catch, but with 2 strikes, maybe a little bit too eager to swing the bat. 3-hit day for Mason Wynn. Early on the fastball up. One and 2, staying alive after fouling off the sweeper. Good timing, a bit better location. Jordan Wicks is locked in on the mound. What can you say? 2 and 2. Okay, strike 3, I guess. Mason Wynn down, looking back-to-back Ks. We're going to pull weather hold here. We got a huge lead. Thomas Ajazi capable of playing the position. It's lefties. Might as well get him in at bat. See if he can swing it. He'll fly out lazily to right field. But that will do it for the 8th. Our bats just keep on hitting. Rangel Rodriguez, 2nd homer of the day. One was a bomb. This one was a laser beam. I mean, both were crushed, but... Mott's on for the save. 3 innings of relief.
No.
Or is it like, will it be like 2 2/3 maybe? Something like that. Ground ball. Gorman off the 1-hop. He beats DeLuca to the bag. 2 outs away. Blew the fastball by Jonathan Long. Can we do it again? Yes. Goodbye, Jonathan Long. 1 out away. Busch Stadium on their feet. Slider in for a strike. Motts to close it.
Nope. Outside.
Oh, just missed. Labrada takes it. I'm going to try it again.
Ball
Takes it
three.
again. Struck him out! Labrada down looking. We're going to the NLDS. What an output offensively for this Cardinals team. The bats absolutely came alive. The Cubs pitching is bad, to be fair. I know we didn't do much against Cade Horton or Shota. Against Cade, I thought we had really good at bats. We got him out of the game early and then dominated the bullpen. It's a pretty incredible performance, and it does not take a baseball fan to tell you who the player of the game was. Bryant Beach did everything you could have ever asked for. I guess Raniel Rodriguez also had a 4-hit day. Beach went 3 for 5, 2 homers, 6 ribbies. Raniel 4 for 5, 2 homers, a double, 4 ribbies, 3 runs. But all right. Great day for everybody. Mason Wynn, 3-hit day. Danny Wright with a homer. What an unbelievable game. And no, it was 3 1/3. Motts just crushed it out of the pen in long relief. 5 strikeouts as well. Pepio managed to keep him off the board. I know it was a lot of traffic on the bases, but he did enough. And guys, that's the video. I'll see you for the NLDS. Thank you so much for watching. Take it easy.